General Hospital spoilers reveal that Drew Kane could be creating a monster. There's a new villain who could rise up as Drew's biggest threat. So let's consider where this GH story might go from here. Ever since Drew formed this alliance with Councilman Ezra Boyle, they've become quite the troublemaking duo. Of course, there's the potential for this partnership to bring plenty more drama. After Ezra turned Mayor Laura Collins' press conference into a total circus, Drew was tickled pink. Between Ezra's efforts and Jordan Ashford's resignation, Drew had good reasons to make predictions about the destruction of Laura's political career. If Ezra does exactly what Drew tells him, then Drew feels confident that his ally could become the next mayor of Port Charles. From there, Drew wants Ezra to keep doing everything he says and essentially be his lackey. However, Drew might be underestimating what Ezra is capable of. Ezra is a real sleazeball who knows how to get down in the mud, so he may become the threat Drew doesn't see coming. Now that Drew intends to help Ezra land in that mayoral spot, there's a chance this alliance could take a wrong turn. That brings us back to the idea that Drew could be creating a monster, especially if Ezra decides he's done taking the congressman's orders. The show has hinted about a possible whodunit for Drew, so that's something to mull over. If Drew does get injured or face a grim fate in a mystery with multiple potential culprits, Ezra might rise to the top of the suspect list. Regardless, Ezra may be just as shady as Drew, so that could make him dangerous in more ways than one. If nothing else, Ezra could ultimately target Drew and dismantle his political career, just like they're trying to do with Laura. Drew is the kind of guy who always thinks he's the smartest person in the room, but Ezra could be smarter than he anticipates. It's clear that Drew views Ezra as his minion, but Ezra may grow tired of watching Drew play top dog. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers for the week of April 21, 2025 are here. Next week, fans can expect Jocelyn Jacks to make a bold move. Meanwhile, Jordan Ashford strikes a deal with Jen Sidwell. Keep reading and let's discuss what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. Next week, Sonny Corinthos confides in Carly Spencer. Carly will most likely learn about Sonny's heart issues and upcoming pacemaker surgery. The blonde might be caught off guard over how long Sonny has been keeping this secret. At the same time, she will offer her full support. Despite being exes, they do want the best for each other. While Carly will have positive thoughts for Sonny's medical issues, she will be fretting over Willow Tate Corinthos and Drew Kane. Jack Brennan assured his lady friend that Drew would make a mistake while trying to be a hero. It should be mentioned that Willow and Drew both signed papers for the children if something happens to either of them. Of course, Drew doesn't really care about Willow or her children. At this point, it's just a big game to him and has become all about winning. General Hospital spoilers for next week reveal that Jordan Ashford is about to become Jen Sidwell's newest employee. Fans can also expect Jocelyn to make a bold move. As part of her WSB mission, Jocelyn is going to try to get the research assistant position with Professor Henry Dalton. The professor seems pretty creepy and slimy. Plus, if Joss ends up getting that position, then that will just intensify the tension between the two college students. Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor will continue to heat up. Alexis Davis accepted Ava Jerome's deal. However, at some point, Molly Lansing Davis or Christina Corinthos Davis could find out about these payments. Speaking of Christina, Rick Lansing has been concerned about another attempt on Ava's life. Over with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, she could face questions over accepting Sidwell's $250,000 payoff. Meanwhile, she is also getting closer to Jason Morgan, so that could complicate things. General Hospital spoilers and rumors tease Alexis Davis might channel her inside Cassadine soon, even though she's renounced her Cassadine heritage for the most part. Her mother, Mikos Cassadine's lover, was killed by Helena Cassadine in front of her with the same dagger somehow found by Jen Sidwell. How much more can Alexis take after weathering the untimely death, now proven murder of her oldest daughter Sam McCall, and falling out between her two youngest? Alexis did manage to stay sober, although she was tempted to drink, with her support system intact. And now, just as Christina Corinthos Davis and Molly Lansing Davis have made peace again, she finds out Christina cut Rick Lansing's brake lines. Not only that, but mistake or not, Ava Jerome was the intended victim, and she's got proof Christina cut the brake lines. Ava's blackmailing Alexis over not turning Christina in. Rick was parked in Ava's spot, so Christina thought the car was hers. Alexis, against Diane Miller's advice, wouldn't fill out the judicial commitment papers for Christina that Diane told her would keep her from being prosecuted should it come to that. She was so afraid that Christina would hate her and that Molly wouldn't understand at all, even though Diane betted she would, and Christina would eventually. Alexis thought Ava would let it go if she moved the money from Ava's divorce settlement from Nicholas Cassadine out of where Valentin Cassadine put it. With both her nephew and her cousin in prison, she was able to swing it and returned the divorce settlement to Ava. But now, Ava wants more and more and more, or she turns over the phone video to the cops, and Dante Falconeri's already asking questions Alexis has never once given into her baser instincts. Although she is well aware they are there, she hates to admit it, however. Alexis remembers when she protected Christina with a Cassadine move, excused as emotional distress. She ran over Kiefer Bauer, although she never admitted it was intentional. She sees similarity between that and Christina's actions when she tried to cut Ava's brake lines. It begs the question whether she and Christina should both be committed. But if Ava keeps pushing the envelope, there's one more thing Alexis can do short of committing Christina. She'll again channel her inner Cassadine after making sure Avery Corinthos Jerome is in with her and eliminate the problem of Ava for good, maybe with poisoned Martinez. The General Hospital fandom is once again in full speculation mode, and it's all thanks to James Patrick Stewart. The fan-favorite actor behind Valentin Cassadine recently left the canvas after his character was hauled off to Steinmauer prison. But that hasn't stopped the buzz, especially after a cryptic tweet that has left viewers wondering.